Hey guys, what's going on? Flip Otaku back again with another YouTube video, and today we're counting down the best ongoing manga of 2019 so far. I wanted to make this video back in June, but you know, life got in the way, but better late than never, right? We're in August, these are the lists so far, and there's 3 caveats to this list. And if you're asking about this real quick, slice my thumb at work. It sucks, but anyways, 3 caveats. 1, series like My Hero Academia, One Punch Man, Black Clover, Twin Star Exorcist, Shonen Wise are not on this list. Those are pretty popular shonen titles. Everyone's picking them up. Everyone's talking about them. I see them in every single haul video, so I didn't want to highlight those, although those have been all pretty solid this year. Second caveat, series like Berserk and Vinland Saga Seinen Wise are not on this list. Again, widely talked about, beloved series, and we are lucky to get 1 volume a year. And the third caveat, and this is an important caveat, is that there are series that I want to read before the end of the year. Series like Witch Hat Atelier, Ran in the Grey World, or Beastars. Those are series I want to pick up and want to dive into. So at the end of the year, this list might be completely different. But right now, these are my favorite manga that I've been reading this year. And let's get started. First series on the list, guys, is Dorohedoro. I am cheating a little bit. I did say, you know, we aren't getting Berserk and Vinland Saga on this list because we barely get 1 volume a year. We are only getting 1 volume of the series, and that's coming out in a week or so. But it's important because it's the final volume of the series. It's finally ending in 2019. This is one of the best seinen of all time, and I absolutely mean that. When I read best seinen manga, best manga, this is very rarely mentioned. It's just now starting to get traction, and I believe it's because there's an anime adaptation coming out at some point, which I'm hesitant about because this world is so crazy that I think it's going to be really hard to do the series justice. This is a manga created by Kyuhei Shida. She was a mangaka assistant to Satomu Nihei, the genius behind Blam and Knights of Sidonia. And this is, imagine Mad Max mixed with magic, and that's what you have in this series. You have 2 dimensions that cross over: the humans and the magic users and the warlocks. It's been a while since I've been caught up on this series because it's been over a year since the last volume, but do expect a full review. This is one of my favorite manga of all time. It's top 10, it's fantastic, and it's a wild, wild ride, and I highly recommend it. And my favorite ongoing seinen right now that's currently publishing is Golden Kamuy. This series is everything, guys. It's a cooking manga, it's an action manga, it's a historical manga, and it's a comedy manga. This literally just check marks everything I want in a series. It's funny, it's outrageous, and also you learn something. It teaches you parts of Japanese history that I didn't know, and based what I've read on, you know, is pretty historically accurate. Of course, the story is not accurate. It's an outlandish story of trying to get gold, but the characters we meet along the way are amazing. The artwork is beautiful. The covers are some of my favorite covers in manga, period. And Viz is putting it out in their signature line. And if you guys have not read this, jump on it. There are, now of this recording, there's 11 volumes out. Right now I have up to 10, so I am 1 behind. But seriously, guys, if you are not reading this, you need to. It is fantastic. Next up is Gundam Thunderbolt. If you guys know me, I'm a huge Gundam fan. I'm a huge mecha fan in general, and this is one of the best mecha manga I've read, period. This takes place during the Universal Century timeline, so if you're a mecha fan and a Gundam fan, you know what that means. You can read this right alongside Gundam The Origin, and this has been adapted into a short web series, I believe, and then 2 movies, December Sky and Bandit Flower. And guys, pick this up. This is not only some of the most high quality manga Viz has put out, these beautiful matte finished books. The art cover, the art on the covers are just gorgeous, and the story is pretty dark at times. If you like mechs, you like great stories, and you like great characters, pick this up. This is just one of the best Gundam things ever, like period. This is one of the best Gundam things ever. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, and I believe volume 12 just came out, so I am behind a volume. But seriously, pick this up. This is a wonderful mecha series, and if you're a mecha fan, it deserves to be in your collection. And next up, we got the fantastic reimagining of the Getter Robo franchise, Getter Robo De-Evolution. Original stories by Go Nagai and Ken Ishikawa, and his manga is written by Ichi Shimizu and illustrated by Tomohiro Shimaguchi. If you follow me on Twitter, I rave about Shimaguchi's artwork. He is one of my favorite mangaka of all time, and he's very underrated. His artwork is beautiful, but what they have done here is crafted a story that is just fantastic from start to finish. This is going to be a 5-volume manga, so it's not too hard on your bank account. It's got really good characters, really amazing art, but I did cheat and read the scanlations of this, and I finished the series, and I gotta say, if you are a old school fan of Getter Robo and you read the ending of this, your mind is going to be blown. And when I read that, I was like, this might be one of the best reboots or remakes of manga ever. It blew me away. So pick this up, guys. Highly recommend it. And I will keep this recommendation short because I just did a manga first impressions on, but the ongoing Ultraman series done by the same team who just did Getter Robo De-Evolution is one of my favorite Ultraman one of my favorite parts of the Ultraman franchise, period. This is a wonderful retelling / sequel series, beautiful artwork, great story, and it pays homage to the original in such a nice way, introducing characters from the old series, but making them modern. You still get kaiju fights, you still get awesome Ultraman finishing moves. This is such a fun manga. The anime adaptation on Netflix was okay. You could tell the budget was put a lot into the fights, but overall, I love this manga, and it might be my overall favorite right now, even though I'm just, this list is all over the place. This might be my favorite ongoing series right now. Go pick it up, guys. Show some Ultraman love, and go support this release, because the more Ultraman love we show, the more Ultraman love we'll get. So check it out, guys. And we got Attack on Titan. Hajime Isayama's epic story. When this series first came out, I've told the story before, was not hyped on the anime, did not even know about the manga, was just kind of ignoring it. The hype train was unreal. A couple years later, I finally watched it, and I fell in love. And this is one of the best examples of a character redemption arc for me, as in terms of me enjoying him as a character. Eren, hated Eren at the very beginning, and his story in this manga is so incredible, and the shit that Hajime Isayama has done to this story, I thought it was going to be one thing. I thought it was going to be like a, kind of like a zombie type series, like these brainless creatures running around. But the secrets and the lore and the politics of this manga are so well written that it just blows everything else out of the water. And it's a reason why the anime is so popular. But the manga is kind of hard to get into for some. Hajime Isayama isn't the best artist, but he is a brilliant writer. And if you guys want something, if you're kind of craving the whole politics of Game of Thrones, even though this isn't a direct comparison, I get the same vibe from this story, so definitely go check it out. Some of my all-time favorite characters, like Levi, of anything, like manga, anime, are in this story, and some of the most badass fights ever. There's a fight between Eren and the Armor Titan, and they're grappling with each other, they're wrestling, and they're actually using relatively awesome technique. I mean, pretty proper technique for a manga based on giant monsters. So go check it out, guys. I don't want to spoil too much because where the story is going, it's going to be over really soon. So the ending is coming, and I think it's going to be brilliant. Inio Asano is one of the most respected and loved mangaka ever, and his newest series, published in English, Dead Dead Demons, Dead Dead Destruction, is his best work in my opinion. I love this series. Every one of his manga has emotionally felt very powerful to me, but I've never wanted to go back and reread it because it is so emotionally affecting. This has the typical Inio Asano trappings. There are some very powerful, very emotional themes and topics going on, but it's layered with this slice of life, carefree attitude of the main characters. The basic premise is these aliens come to Earth. Doom is ever looming, but it's been happening for I think 3 or 4 years. So the characters are just used to it, and they just go on about their lives. They're graduating high school, going to college, trying to pick which club to join in college, and it feels. And first off, the character designs by Asano here are his best yet. I love this group of girls. I love one of their brothers is this big fat guy, and I just laugh every time I see him on the pages. But this has made me laugh. This has made me think, and this has made me almost want to cry. And I think this is best. This is Asano's best writing yet. And volume 8 and 9 or 7 and 8 are coming out this year. This is one of those series where Asano keeps going on hiatus for. But overall, I really love this series. Wasn't expecting to love it as much, and I almost was very hesitant to pick it up because Asano's work has messed me up so bad. This hasn't messed me up to that point, but it's more enjoyable for that reason, and I'm more likely to go back and reread it. But anyways, pick up Dead of Demons, Dead of Destruction. It's a mouthful of a title, but it's an amazing title. And last but certainly not least, we have my favorite ongoing shonen right now, Fire Force. I've championed this series forever, and it feels so good to finally see so many people embracing the series and loving it. Now, Okubo's other work is Soul Eater, which was very popular for a while, but this feels more grounded in reality, if that makes sense. The world building feels more fleshed out, the world feels more real. The characters are amazing, and the anime adaptation by David Production has been knocking it out of the park. And honestly, guys, the characters are just so well written. It does a lot of tropey things in this, but for some reason, it's the one shonen manga that's just really clicked with me. And I gotta praise Okubo, because with Soul Eater, the premise was a little bit more broader. You know, you had like the idea for the weapons and the powers was a little bit more broader. This feels like he gimped himself right away on purpose so he could get more creative. You know, there's a power structure with how many people can use firepower. Every power is fire-based, and when you see that on paper, you're like, that's gonna be boring, but honestly, it never gets stale. And surprisingly, he comes up with some really out there creative ideas when it comes to fire. So I highly recommend you guys pick up Fire Force. I'm just now starting to see it. I believe Base Senpai recently got every single volume that's out so far, but we're getting a couple more volumes this year, and I cannot wait to see some of my favorite fights animated. But overall, guys, this is my list of the best manga so far this year. It might change by the end of the year, but let me know what you guys are reading. And expect a list for the best anime releases so far this year as well. But let me know what you guys are reading down below. What is your top 5 favorite manga that are ongoing in 2019? And what should I be checking out to review for you guys? Anyways, I'm Flip Otaku. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Also, announcement, the Otaku Dadcast has moved to its own YouTube channel. I got a stream ban, but also my page is getting cluttered with a lot of Otaku Dadcast podcasts. So my content will be here. Otaku Dadcast will be on its own channel. Go there and sub, and go sub to Jin Graves and Otaku Mike as well. And shout out to Alonzi. He's getting married. So Alonzi, if you see this, man, congratulations, brother. Much love to you, and I hope you guys safe travels and the best time. Anyways, guys, I'm Flip Otaku, and I'll see you guys next time.